There was a time when gods walked the earth, when warriors were heroes. Their battles and conquests became legend, and the legend lives on. This is the hour of the Gladiators.
Welcome to the finals of Champion Against Champion, and here's Tower, Flame and Condor, Delta, Blade and Taipan, Fury, Vulcan, Cheetah, Hammer, Storm, Commando. And would you please welcome Kimberly Joseph and Mike Hammond.
Hello and welcome to a very special edition of Gladiators.
Yes, tonight is the final of our sports series. It's going to be a real challenge of the champions.
Over the past 2 weeks, we have seen Australia's top sports, men and women, test themselves against each other and the Gladiators.
Yeah, these four world-class athletes have battled it out against each other to be here tonight for the final showdown, and they cover a really broad base of Australian sports.
That's right, because the men represent all-rounders. We have a decathlete and an Ironman.
And our female challengers are more individual performers. We have a champion kayaker and the world's #1 pole vaulter with us tonight.
Well, I think you'll agree, Mike, tonight is going to be an incredible tussle, and one thing is certain, they'll all be out to win.
Gladiators. Australia's sporting achievements are legendary. From our Olympic stable of athletes, we've taken the nation's best of the best, men and women who have already carved their name with pride into the record books. Tonight, these champions will show us what they're made of in a final test of courage, strength and skill in the sporting arena of the Gladiators.
We're ready to go, so let's meet our first two female challengers, world record pole vaulter Emma George and kayak champion Shelley Oates.
Emma is the #1 woman pole vaulter in the world. She's also broken the world record 3 times in that event. Shelley's from New South Wales. She's a surf ski and kayaking champion, and she's got her name on a medal in Atlanta.
Please welcome Emma and Shelley.
Hi, Shelley.
Hi there.
Welcome back. Now, in your heat, you went up in a couple of games that we're going to play again tonight. Now, I remember last time in Hang Tough against Delta, you got a bit of a surprise there.
I certainly did. She actually held on to me so strong, and she was crawling up and down me, but I was lucky to hold on for as long as I did, but unfortunately I didn't quite make the full minute.
And in Suspension Bridge against Storm, now that was a pretty tough game there. You've got Suspension Bridge again tonight.
Hopefully I won't actually be up against Storm. I'm not quite into those combat sports, so that wasn't really my forte, but this time I'm going to stick it out and see how I go against whoever.
Good luck tonight, Shelley.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it.
Emma, welcome back. Now, last time we saw you, you had a great tussle with Delta up on the wall. She managed to pull you off, but it was quite an effort on her part.
Yes, no, I was trying to get up there as quick as I could, and I could feel her on my heels, and I was trying to get my feet up, and then I felt her on my ankle, and she just kept pulling at me, but I had a fairly good grip, and I heard someone from the top of the wall saying, "Just hang on, Emma," so I held on what it seemed for eternity, but she got me off.
Okay, well, the wall's up again tonight. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Now, at this stage, we should also introduce to you our female reserves tonight, who will come on only in the event of injury. Will you please welcome world-beating marathon swimmer, Susie Moroney. And world junior champion cyclist, Narelle Peterson.
And now let's meet our male challengers, Australia's top Ironman, Guy Andrews. And champion decathlete, Peter Winter.
Guy from the Gold Coast is one of the greatest Ironmen Australia has produced. He won his first national title at 11 years of age. Peter from WA is our #1 decathlon champion. He's also headed for fame and glory in Atlanta.
Please welcome Guy and Peter.
Hey, Guy, welcome back.
Thank you.
We've got a few events coming up tonight that you're had a taste of in your trial, in your heat. Suspension bridge. Now, Tower finished you off very quickly on that one.
Yeah, I sort of expected that. You know, I'm weighing in at about 74 kilos, and you know, I think he's about 174. But no, he's pretty strong, and just sort of threw me off pretty quickly.
Now, hang tough. You were very quick off the mark there against was it against Taipan? You were very, very quick there.
Yeah, well, I learned a lot last week on that, and you know, I picked up some interesting tactics, and I'll try them tonight.
All right, and of course, one of the other events that we've got standing here in front of us is the wall. You feeling confident about that one?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of rock climbing before, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Good luck tonight. Guy Andrews.
Peter, welcome back to Gladiators. Now, you are the Australian record holder for the decathlon.
That's right, Kimberly.
And tell us what events are actually involved in the decathlon.
It's run over 2 days. The first day has the 100 metres, the long jump, shot put, high jump, followed by the 400, which is not my favourite, I have to admit. And day two's got the 110 hurdles, discus, pole vault, javelin, and the 1500 finishes it off.
Oh my goodness, out of that long list, which are your favourites?
Oh, pole vault's definitely my favourite.
Pole vault, and hence the reason we saw you scale up the wall.
Yeah, I enjoy the wall, and slingshot, or swing shots, should I say, it's pretty good as well. I like that.
I think you gained yourself 11 points last time we saw you.
That's right, yeah, I did quite well in that. I was pretty happy with it.
Excellent, and you had a great eliminator, so we'll look forward to a fine performance from you tonight. Good luck, Peter.
Thank you.
Our reserves for the men tonight are world #2 squash player, Rodney Isles. And 3 times Australian triathlon champion, Troy Fiddler.
Well, these people are all amazing sports people. They're all very competitive and very tough. It's going to be a big night tonight, so let the games begin.
Well, the word is that our challengers should be very good at the next game. But the Gladiators prefer action to words.
Hands off.
60 seconds to get past the attacking Gladiator, 10 points if you make it.
First up on Hang Tough is our kayaking champion, Shelley Oates. She'll be trying to make it across to the other side against our gladiator, Delta. Take it away, Mike Whitney.
Challenger, are you ready?
Deja vu here for Delta. Remember last week when she had to work overtime to get Shelley off with only a couple of seconds to go? Well, I know for a fact that Delta would like to get there a little bit earlier this time and get the job done. Shelley now outfoxing Delta. Delta starting to close in, but Shelley now traversing towards the right. Shelley's about to make the 5-point rings. There we go. 5 points on the board if she stays on for the full 60 seconds. Delta now getting closer with every swing. There's the lunge. She's got her this time. Now Delta going for the hands. She remembers from last week that Shelley is so strong in the wrists and the forearms. Shelley needs to be undone one finger at a time. Delta now going for the fingers, and it's just about to work. There it is. Once Delta caught Shelley, she knew just where to go to break that grip. Delta once again sinks the hopes of our Olympic canoeist and drops her in the drink.
Come in here. You looked as though you're having a bit too much fun at the end there, Shell.
I think that was the problem. I must admit, I've got to enjoy this so much that I was actually just having such a good time, I forgot that I was supposed to try and beat her.
Actually, second meeting there, I saw at the very beginning, you thought, now I'm going to sort of do the dummy, throw the dummy and try and send Delta off in the wrong direction. It didn't quite work.
I actually did try and throw her off in the wrong direction, but then she's so quick at coming back that she still got to me. And unfortunately, when she got me, I only had that one hand on, so I didn't have as much strength as I did last time, unfortunately.
And hanging on for all you could too, because you passed the centre rings, but unfortunately you hit the mat before the whistle went, so we got no points for you there. I'm sorry about that.
No problem, I'll get them later.
Okay, let's welcome our champion pole vaulter, Emma George, to the platform. And our gladiator for this game is Fury.
3, 2, 1.
Emma's first time up here on the rings. Well, one thing's for sure, she won't be afraid of heights, but she's coming up against a very seasoned hang tougher in Fury. Emma's showing some good poise and some good style up here on Hang Tough. Starting to traverse to the right now, and she may have just got herself a little break on Fury. Past the 5-point ring she goes. She's got 38 seconds to hang on and grab the 5 points. Will she get to the other end and maybe put 10 on the board? Fury now following her, but Emma just swinging in unison with Fury. This will make it hard for Fury to grab her, and Emma's really got nowhere to go now. She's on the extreme outside. It's just a matter of holding on now for dear life. Fury still trying to close in on Emma, but Emma just moving up and down on that one ring. Now grabs another one and starts to move towards the platform. 7 seconds to go. 10 points up for grabs if she can make it. She's looking good. She's getting close, but so is the whistle. And there it is. 5 points on the board for Emma.
Emma, I recall saying last time I saw you, some of your best work is done in the air, and you proved it again here tonight.
Yeah, I think we were both sort of fighting for that one ring in the corner there. We were both going for it, but we didn't seem to get it. And the time actually went quickly. I thought I could have a bit of a go for getting over there, but I'm pretty happy with that.
No points for Shelley. 5 for Emma gives her a handy lead after game 1.
Hi, I'm Guy Andrews. As an Ironman, I'm used to tough competition. I'm determined to win, so I'm going in hard.
Well, you can see how determined our sporting superstars are. Let's get our champion Ironman, Guy Andrews, up now. Swinging against the king of the rings, Taipan.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Well, you heard what Guy said. He's going to go in hard, and this is a final. He'll have to avenge his honour, because Taipan was a very comprehensive winner last week when they first met up here on the rings. Guy's not doing much better this time. Taipan went for the lunge and nearly got him, and now Guy just swinging around on the one ring, looking for somewhere to go, but really, there's no way out because Taipan now closes in and now puts him into the death grip. If Taipan gets around to the back and locks in the legs and the arms, it'll be all over for the Ironman, and he will be turned into scrap metal. Here goes Taipan. 1, 2. There's the third. Taipan took a while to grab his prey, but this would have to be your worst nightmare, having a Taipan wrapped around you, and unfortunately for Guy, he drops out of Hang Tough.
Guy, you were shaking your head there as you came off. What happened?
Oh, I just made a mistake early, and I wanted to change direction before Taipan, after he'd committed himself to one way, and I think he realised I was going to do that.
And you kind of lost your grip there and lost one of the rings.
Yeah, I missed it, and I was stuck on one ring, and you're better off being on two if he's going to be hanging on to you. So.
Next up on Hang Tough is decathlete Peter Winter. He's up against our gladiator Commando.
3, 2, 1.
So the decathlete against the Commando. Should be an interesting one up here on Hang Tough. This is Peter's first time, and can he swing it tonight? Commando now closing in. Peter traversing to the right, and Commando heading that way also. Commando's actually made Peter change his direction. He's actually heading back towards his platform in a very defensive move. Now he's starting to come forward again, but Commando's 3/4 of the way there. That's not going to make it easy for Peter, because Commando's locked in on his enemy, and now he's come in for the kill. A couple of shakes of the arm, working on the hands, and I think Peter might have to surrender to the connoisseur of combat. He does, no points. Well, Commando took his prisoner, and in the end they both had to jump, but unfortunately there were no parachutes, it was just a free fall.
How are the blisters, Peter?
Oh, they're all right. You don't notice them when you're up there.
I saw that look on your face as you were hanging on. It's like, I've just got to stay here.
Yeah, and I could feel I'm slipping. No way. I was in trouble.
This guy is known as the tactician amongst the gladiators. I mean, you try to outmaneuver him and he'll always nail you.
Yeah, that's right. Every time I looked up, he was coming at me no matter where I was going. It was amazing.
Commando?
Hey, he might be the powerhouse on the ground, but in the air, he's mine.
Unfortunately, there's no power on the score here for Peter nor Guy. They're both locked in at 0 apiece.
Well, before we get into our next game, let's get an expert's view on the prospects in Suspension Bridge. Mike Whitney.
I'm really looking forward to this game, Mike, especially the girls. They've got great strength, particularly in the upper body.
and they've both got a lot of great natural balance because of the particular sports that they do. So that should be fantastic. They've already won points on these sort of games.
Yeah.
Emma 5 points in duel, Shelley 5 points in suspension bridge, and not only that, they both like to be winners.
And so they should, because it's not just glory they're going for. There are some tremendous prizes as well, just like this personal watercraft. But first, they have to cross suspension bridge. That's up next.
Gladiators.
Hi, I'm Shelley Oates, and in the heats I equalled the record in the eliminator, and that was just a warm-up.
Okay, well, our champion challengers are about to discover that there's nothing the Gladiators like more than a rematch.
Suspension bridge.
10 points if you make it across the bridge without being dispatched by the Gladiator.
First up for our female challengers, it's kayaking champion Shelley Oates against the mighty Flame.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Well, last week Shelley was put through an ordeal by storm up here on the bridge. This time she's being tested by fire, and she's down. Will she get up? Maybe she will. Flame just working away on her while Shelley's just down on her hands and knees, begging for mercy, but Flame not giving her any. Shelley's resilient. She's back and fighting. Flame now just trying to knock her off the bridge. Shelley down again. This time she's sitting down. Not kneeling, sitting, but she's up once more. That is a great fight by Shelley. You've earned 5 points.
Well, this is the first time I've been on the suspension bridge, and all I can say is thank goodness I didn't come up against Flame.
That's exactly what I was thinking, but unfortunately I did. And she's a very strong and big girl, and unfortunately her hits were just a lot too bigger than me.
Well, you have incredible balance skills because you managed to stay up there in time.
I just did, but I kept actually slipping back, unfortunately, and she kept coming at me.
I think you spent most of the time on your bottom then, but you still managed to gain yourself 5 points, Shelley.
Fantastic.
Well done, Flame. She's a pretty tough challenger.
She's pretty tough. I think all that kayaking practice that you do and all this movement worked really well on suspension bridge. You were a hard challenger.
Now let's see if our pole vaulter, Emma George, can do the same. She's up against our gladiator, Storm.
3, 2, 1. Storm and Emma racing in towards the centre of the bridge. And Emma fights out, but look at Storm. She's giving Emma everything she's got. And now Emma starts to fight back and storms off. It's all over. 10 points. Suspension bridge is at its best when both gladiator and challenger give it their all. And that's exactly what they did here. But watch this jab from Emma. Is it legal? Well, we're going to have to leave that up to the ref to decide. And I can see them having a look at the replay now. Let's see what their decision is.
Well, there's been a bit of a wait here while our referees have a look back at the replay there, Emma. A hard fight.
Yeah, it was. I copped quite a few off Storm last week, so I was just trying to get a few back today.
Here comes our referee now, Mike Whitney. Now, Mike, tell us what the situation is.
Very tough decision, Mike. We did rule that Emma did push Storm, but the game was started with a forward jab from Storm. You cannot start suspension bridge with a forward jab. Emma, 10 points.
So Shelley grabs 5, but Emma knocks up the big score, 10 points. Emma now bolting ahead, 15 points to 5.
Hi, I'm Peter Winter. The 10 events of the decathlon should prepare you for anything, but nothing prepares you for the Gladiators.
This is the one we've all been waiting for. It's the rematch between our Ironman, Guy Andrews, and our gladiator, Tower. And to start suspension bridge, here's Mike Whitney.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Another rematch as Tower and Guy heading towards the centre of the bridge. This is Tower Cam, and you can see here, one to the chest, one to the head, a leg off the bridge, and he's dropped the stick. My rule book says it's all over. And so does Mike Whitney's.
I think this is the most comfortable way to be on suspension bridge. Sitting down, but Guy, this is the second time you've come up against this guy, and I think probably lasted about the same time as your last effort.
Yeah, about half a second. I don't know what to expect this time, but he's just too powerful. This just blew me away. I tried to get my foot back on the bridge, but unfortunately dropped the hammer. Yeah,
of course, and the rules are, as you know, the referee wants you to go of the stick. That's the end of the game. All right, our decathlete Peter Winter is set to go against the mighty Condor.
3, 2, 1. I can't remember seeing Condor on the bridge before, but he looks like he's got the hang of it pretty early up. Peter with a swing, Condor ducks. Condor gives him one, and there's the high jump. He lands on the mats. No points here for Peter. Condor came out fighting. Peter threw a couple of big ones as he copped one huge hit here from Condor, and then it was all over. Unfortunately for Peter, no points.
Come on in. I thought for a minute that being so well versed in so many sports may have helped you, but no, the Condor man was in fine form.
Yeah, too good for me tonight.
I'll say. Now, I thought you may have stood it up there. You gave him a pretty hard blow, but no.
Yeah, we all got psyched up tonight. I think we knew we had to go in fast and somehow try and get an advantage, but you know, he just took over after that.
Okay, well, Condor, it was the old 1-2 for you.
Kimberly, I was very impressed. He had the speed on me, but this time I had the balance.
And one more thing, this is the first time we've seen you up there on suspension bridge.
That's right. I thought it's about time I had to go up there and show the boys how it's done.
So the Condor is spreading his wings. No points for Peter, but a fine effort. Let's thank our gladiator Condor and Peter.
Well, Condor may be spreading his wins, but unfortunately for our two challengers, they're not spreading their score any further than 0 points.
One of our challengers has already made it to the top for 10 points. Another almost stayed on for 5.
Yep, and the others are unknown quantities, which means that this next round is going to be a thriller. I've got to climb up the back of this now, because coming up, it's the wall.
Gladiators.
These are the Challenge of the Champions trophies and medals that our super athletes will be taking home tonight. And just like the Olympics, winners receive gold, runners-up take home silver.
The challengers have shown that they have the skills to get up the wall, but don't think the Gladiators haven't noticed.
"60 seconds to get to the top, 10 points if you make it, nothing if you're caught."
First up the wall are our female challengers, kayaker Shelley Oates. Trying to get up the wall before Storm catches her. And pole vaulter Emma George will be pursued by Delta. And to start the climb, here's Mike Whitney.
Challengers, you will go on my whistle. Gladiators, you will go on John's whistle. Challengers, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
So Emma reaching for new heights here on the wall. And Shelley the kayaker going up and maybe over the top. We're about to find out as the Gladiators now come hot in pursuit. But look at the challengers fly, and that is literally what they are doing. They are flying up the wall, not climbing it. They've got a good little break. Delta now going quick. She's about to grab Emma, but Emma puts on the pace and goes over first. Well, that's how I saw it. I hope the refs see it the same way.
Wow. I mean, what do you say? I'm standing here thinking, my God, look at the two of them. And you both came over the wall at almost the same time. How do you feel?
Great. Yeah, so do I. It was an absolute ball. I enjoyed every second of it, and that was the good fun thing, that it's good fun the whole way.
I mean, you're both actually showing the quality that makes you sporting champions. It's that determination to win. I mean, and in a game like this on Gladiators, that's what you got to have.
Yeah. We came down here and all the athletes were sort of like a team, so it's sort of like us versus the Gladiators, so we're all cheering each other on, and we just both said we're going to get up there today, and we did.
All right. Now, the really important thing in here is the points as to who actually got over the wall first. Our referees have had a look at a replay. Well, I've got the news for you. Emma, 10 points. You're first over. Shelley, 5 points. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, both challengers score on the wall. Emma 10, Shelley 5. Now Emma has a nice lead of 15 points after 3 games.
Hi, I'm Emma George. I now know that Gladiators isn't just a walk in the park. It takes strength, skill and determination. I've got heaps and I'm going to give it my best shot.
Well, it's a long way down from here, but it looks even further from down there, looking up. Our male challengers are all set now for the wall. Please welcome our champion Ironman, Guy Andrews. Being chased by Hammer. And our decathlete, Peter Winter. Rematched in this event against Condor.
Challengers, you will go on my whistle. Gladiators, you will go on John's whistle. Challengers, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
So away go our challengers now, up the wall, game number 3 for them, and a very important one, because first home will get the 10 points. Here come the Gladiators, Hammer and Condor, and they're both out of the blocks nice and quick. It looks like Guy's getting a little bit stuck up there. Peter's also doing well. He's getting away from Condor, and Condor slipped. That's a crucial mistake there for Condor, because it leaves Peter free now to get the 10 points. Hammer's got Guy off the wall, so Peter's the only one that scores. Well, Condor literally lost his grip on the game, which allowed Peter to get the 10 points. And Guy was just a fraction too slow for Hammer.
Hey, Pete, you're a bit pumped up there, mate. A great event.
Oh, it is a great event, isn't it? I was very pumped. That's the word for it, I think.
Obviously, though, your upper body strength in the sport that you do stands you in great stead here on the wall.
Yeah, it helps me here a lot. Condor grabbed me on the foot a couple of times and I really packed it there, and I was really moving after that.
Well, mate, it was a rematch because you went up against Condor in this event in your heat, which got you through to the final. But Condor is actually down the bottom. He came off the wall after you got away from him.
Yeah, I felt him really go for my foot, and he had a reasonable grip, and then he slipped, and I knew he'd fallen after that.
Well, mate, you got the 10 points. That's what counts. Well done.
Thank you, Mike. And here I stand with Condor. He got away from you a second time. How did you let that happen?
Well, he's very quick on his feet, and that's what takes to win. Good on him.
Guy, I saw you throw your helmet down there. You're not very happy with that performance.
No, I thought I'd be right. You know, I thought I'd have enough speed, but he's too quick. He's pretty big and pretty fast as well.
Now, you do rock climbing as a hobby, don't you?
Yeah, I don't get a lot of time to do it with Ironman competition, but yeah, I have done it before, so I was pretty disappointed.
Okay, well, never mind. We've got swing shot coming up, so better luck there.
Peter climbing up the wall for 10. Guy comes tumbling down for 0. And finally a male score on the board. Peter 10, Guy nothing.
There's no doubt about the fact that our next game is very futuristic. Next up, swing shot.
Gladiators. Gladiators.
The series heat winners have received a sensational camera kit from Nikon. The F70 single lens reflex camera combined with 2 legendary Nikon autofocus lenses. One is ideal for wide-angle landscapes and portraits, the other for stunning sports and wildlife photography. Nikon, we take the world's greatest pictures, yours. Runners-up in the heats have received 7 nights for 2 at Club Crocodile's Long Island Resort. Palm Fringe Beaches, National Parks, 5-star luxury in an island paradise.
In this game, our challengers took a heap of points in the heats, but I've got some bad news for you guys. The Gladiators don't forget.
Swing shot.
1 for a white ball, 2 for a blue, 3 points for a red if you get them back in your basket.
First round is the females, our kayaker Shelley Oates and champion pole vaulter Emma George. And our female gladiators, Flame and Fury. It's over to you, Mike.
Challengers, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
So down they go now for the last game of the night. All important points here, and Shelley's got a white. Emma couldn't score on that first time. She nearly got a red, but Shelley now takes the lead, 1 point to nothing. Down they come for their second bounce. Emma goes high and grabs a blue. So does Shelley, I think. They both get to the top, and there's a blue each. Shelley with the quick turnaround. Down she goes, but there's no balls there for her that time. Emma's up high, and she's got 3. Emma now, can she get it back in the basket? Yes, she does. Good scoring here for Emma. Shelley not close to the pole, but Emma normally uses the pole to get up to those heights. This time she uses the bungee to her advantage. There's 3 more. Shelley down. This time she's got another white one. Tried to grab a blue but couldn't, so she adds an extra point to her score. Time running out. The Gladiators are set. The challengers are down. Did Emma get another one? No, she didn't, and I don't think there's much time left now for the challengers to get another score. Well, Shelley looked pretty good out there in swing shot. Unfortunately, she only got 4 points, and Emma flew through the air with the greatest of ease.
What a great contest. I tell you what, it's obvious that you've worked in the circus. Was it the flying fruit fly circus when you were younger?
Well, it was about probably 10 years ago, but I suppose you don't sort of lose the skills when you're younger.
Okay, now, Emma, good news for you. 8 points there, a great round.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
And how about yourself? How are you feeling about it, Shell?
Actually, I was still happy, even though I wasn't able to get the height that I wanted. I was still happy that I was able to get a few balls there, and now I've given Emma quite a start now for the eliminator, so we'll see how we go on that.
Shelley 4, Emma 8 on swing shot, bounces Emma into a nice lead of 9.5 seconds in the eliminator.
Explosive stuff from our female challengers. Now it's the men's turn. Please welcome decathlete Peter Winter. Ironman Guy Andrews. Taipan. And Commando.
Challengers, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Time for the big men to fly here in swing shot as they bounce down for the first time, and no points there first time round. Peter on top of his podium. Now remember, Peter actually wrote his name to the record books. Last time he did swing shot, he scored 11 points. Not as successful this time round so far. Taipan doing a great job of blocking Peter out. These fellas must be really frustrated here because they're not getting their own way. And now, unfortunately for Condor, he's just bouncing around on the bungee, but he did take a few balls off the pole in the process. Down they come once more. No balls in the basket, not too many left on the pole either, as they still come back with nothing. No score yet on swing shot. Down goes Guy and Peter. Peter really tried, but about 6 balls went west, and there's only red balls left. So Peter goes down. Can he grab one? He does. There's 3 points to Peter as he puts it back in the basket. He's the only one to get something so far on swing shot, and the whistle's about to blow. 3 points to Peter.
Peter, last time we saw you up on swing shot, you managed to gain 11 points. This time you only got 3.
I'll tell you what, Taipan's good. He had me every time. Every time I went up, he just knocked me out of the road. It was really good.
And he's got a lot of weight behind him too.
Sure has.
Guy, that competitive nature, I don't know, you seem pretty disappointed to me.
Yeah, I guess, you know, I was expecting to get at least 1, so yeah, it was a bit disappointing again. You know, it's too quick.
No score for Guy. Peter scored 3, which gives him a handy lead now in the eliminator of 6.5 seconds.
Well, Mike, they've played 9 grueling games to get to this point.
Absolutely, Kimberly, but it's game number 10 that is going to earn 2 of our champions another trophy and a great-looking prize. Next up, it's the eliminator.
Gladiators.
series final winners will take home this sensational Sea-Doo SP. When it comes to maximum fun, you need the Sea-Doo SP personal watercraft. Easy to own, easy to ride, easy to love, this is the boat that started it all. The Sea-Doo SP is one of the most popular personal watercraft in the world from Haytrack Australia. The series final runners-up will win a 20-day holiday of a lifetime travelling Kontiki and flying Cathay Pacific. For 18 to 35-year-olds, Kontiki is the #1 in holidays.
Our challengers are back on familiar ground. There's a start, a finish and a rival to beat. But the Travelator has been cranked up to a speed worthy of this final.
The final test for our champions is the giant obstacle course we call the Eliminator.
Well, Shelley, talking to you just before, I said, are there any areas of the Eliminator that you're particularly worried about? You said no, none. Full of confidence?
Well, I'm full of confidence that I can do it, but it's going to be hard with a 9.5-second lead, so I'm just going to be going for it and seeing the best I can do.
Okay, well, we've seen some fantastic performances from you throughout your heat and tonight, so you've been a great challenger.
Well, I've absolutely enjoyed it, and to anybody out there who thinks it's easy, come and have a go.
It's hard enough just watching, trust me. Emma, you're going in with a 9.5-second start. It's quite impressive. However, Shelley's time in the Eliminator is actually 7 seconds faster than yours. So can I assume that this isn't going to be an easy race?
No, I don't think any of the Gladiators has been easy, but this is going to be particularly hard. I know that Shelley's going to be right behind me, so I suppose I've just got to go out strong, and it's going to be very close.
Okay, well, this could be the Eliminator to end all Eliminators. Mike Whitney, it's over to you, and I'll see you both at the other end. Good luck.
Emma, you will go on my whistle. Shelley, you will go on John's. Challengers, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
So Emma takes off in her quest for glory, but don't write Shelley off. There's plenty of kayakers around the world who'll tell you that Shelley Oates is a fast finisher. Well, she's going to have to be to catch Emma tonight, because Emma's just increasing her lead now as Shelley gets stuck on the hurdles. Emma going across the hand ladder very nicely. Shelley coming up the rope climb. Emma's up to the cargo net, and Shelley's on the hand ladder. Look at Emma fly on the cargo net. Shelley trying to catch up, but Emma is doing this Eliminator perfectly. Shelley's up to the cargo net now, but still about 7 or 8 seconds behind, as Emma now coming up to the zip line. Across she goes, grabs a hold of the handle, and a perfect drop needed here from Emma. That is beautifully executed, just like everything she's done tonight. But once again, don't write Shelley off, because one slip here on the balance beam from Emma, and Shelley will catch up time. But Emma's not going to slip. She's going to run up the Travelator. Shelley comes down the zip line. Emma's up the Travelator and through to take the gold. What a fantastic run on the Eliminator. That is a near record time there for Emma. We'll have to check that. But Shelley's made up time too. It looked like she might go through it under 1:10. No, she slips. Bad luck, Shelley. She has really put everything into this Eliminator, just like she does in the kayak. She always gives 120%. And this is no exception, because she's going to do a third run on the Travelator. There doesn't even look like there's a doubt in her face that she can't make it. This time, Shelley, you can do it. Everyone cheering her on, and she gets there. A fantastic run for Shelley Oates, but she was beaten by a better athlete on the night. And what a good sport you are, Emma.
Guys, that was incredible. What an effort. Let's have a big round of applause for Shelley and Emma. You didn't seem to have any problems whatsoever, and you completed the Eliminator in 1 minute and 6 seconds, which is a new record. Tell us, what was the feeling? You seem to be pacing yourself there.
I think I took it a little bit slower a couple of weeks ago, so I really wanted to go for it. I knew Shelley would be behind me, so I just went all out.
Well, she certainly was behind you. Shelley, what a fantastic effort. We here have a silver medal for Shelley. Let's have a round of applause.
What a fantastic performance. You know, there are no winners or losers. You just saw two world-class athletes give it their best.
Well, we're still to find the winner in our male event now, but firstly, Guy and Pete, on behalf of everyone here at Gladiators, as a bit of a fan, a sports fan, I've got to say how great it's been watching you both perform here, and you've really tested our Gladiators. You've really I've really seen them sharpen up their skills in all the games against you tonight. How have you found it, Pete?
Oh, it's been great. I'm so glad that I came along and did it. It's just been an absolute blast. And I challenge anyone out there who thinks they've got the stuff to go to the challenge, to tryouts, become a challenger, and come along and have a go. Yeah. It's great.
And Guy, you've given it a great shot tonight. I mean, some of the Glads are so much bigger than you, but you're just so gutsy getting in there, fighting it all the way to the end.
I guess you've got to, have a go, whatever it is. A challenge is a challenge, and you've got to face up to it. But, as Pete said, the Gladiators are all great sportsmen in their own right, and women as well. So they're fantastic athletes, and we're definitely not playing games out here.
Yeah. Well, these guys are champions, so we're going to see them give their all here on the final event, the Eliminator. Peter, you're starting with a 6.5 second lead. All the best of luck. We'll hand it over now to our referee, Mike Whitney. Good luck, guys.
Peter, you will go on my whistle. Guy, you will go on John's. Challengers, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
As Peter takes off now in the Eliminator, this is a big ask for the Iron Guy. He's 6.5 seconds behind, but Australian athletes will never give up, especially Guy Andrews. We've seen him do it so many times on the beach. Come from behind and get up and make that winning move, but take nothing away from Peter Winter. He is absolutely powering across on the handbike, and Guy Andrews is pumping it also. Peter now, up on the cargo net, trying to get up there. His feet are getting a little bit stuck. Guy nearly fell off the rolling logs, but he's on the cargo net now and trying to make up lost time. Peter adjusting the knee pads. Just keep going, Peter. Don't worry about that. You can't afford to waste a second with Guy Andrews behind you. Peter's off the zip line. Guy's up the top of the zip line. Balance beam to go for Peter, then the all-important travelator. Here comes Guy. Still trying to make up that deficit, but Peter goes across the balance beam and zooms up the travelator. Getting a bit stuck at the end, but he's made it. A gold medal to Peter Winter, and let's hope he gets one in Atlanta also. Guy Andrews up the travelator, a bit of a stumble. Will he make it? He's really pumping those arms, those legs. This bloke is a fantastic athlete, there's no doubt about it. And he gives a big cheer to the crowd. They give him one back, but Peter's the winner. Here's Mike.
What a fantastic event. It really was a great thing. And it's not until you see top-level sportsmen having a go at a game like that you see that at the end of the day, it's just determination that gets you up that travelator.
Oh, definitely mental side plays a strong part in things like this. And as you said, we're both champions in our own sports. Very strong mentally as well as physically, and certainly helps.
Made a great time too, through in 1 minute and 5. And of course, you've taken out the series, our Sports Star series. A great effort there for Peter Winter. Well done, Peter. There's a medal for you. Oh, a kiss from Kimberley. Guy, well done, mate. I saw you looking at him there as he got away. You went straight over the beams as quick as you could.
Yeah. Now, once I was catching on the cargo net, but once he got away, it's pretty slow up there and established a break. I was hoping I'd have trouble on travelator, but no problems.
Mate, a 6.5 second lead is too much to give away to an athlete like this, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Peter was quick in training, and I knew I had to have a lead over him, and it didn't happen during the earlier games, so I had it up against me, but I thought I had a pretty good one.
And please, can we have a big round of applause for our champion Ironman, Guy Andrews.
A big congratulations to our pole vaulting champion, Emma George.
Absolutely, and Pete, we want to see more of those medals around your neck at the Olympic Games later this year. Well done, Peter Winter, our champion here in the sports series. It's been a great series, and we'll be back next week with a brand new series of Gladiators. It's not to be missed. We'll see you then.
See you then. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Join the fan club. Send a $25 cheque or money order to this address. What a great show. Next Saturday, a brand new series of challenges step forward to take the test in Gladiators.